Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Boks Unpacked. Skalkberg is still in Scotland playing golf, but Jean de Villiers is here. One more round of the Rugby Championship. The Springboks at Twickenham. Can they go back to back? And by the way, we've got a surprise guest. It's time to unseal the box. Like I said, welcome back to the Boks Unpacked. Skalkberg, look, we haven't heard from him. In Scotland, we don't know how the golf is going, so it's obviously going well. But Jean de Villiers here. He's got his mini skirt on, the shorts there. Summer's out, sun is shining. What do you mean? I can't wear anything else. And we've got Deon Fourie, our special guest here. Deon, you've been on the show before. Yep. But firstly, congrats, Deon. I think the second or third player to get 100 Stormers caps and Western Province caps also.
Yeah, I think just me and Brocky.
Yeah,
so
just the two of you, yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. At the moment.
You took the scenic route with the two of you, though. I think 20 years.
Yeah, took a long time, man. That's why I'm grey, but I'm still pushing on.
And a birthday the other day.
Yeah, we won't say what the number is, but yeah, I had the birthday.
It's not the fourth floor yet, eh? No, it's just before. Okay.
It's one level, one level below.
It's one level below the fourth floor. I couldn't pick it up.
I'm taking the stairs for the next level.
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, the guys were saying, taking you to the fourth floor, and everyone was joking. I don't know, is this a joke or serious or not there?
No, not there, not the fourth floor yet. But I think if you look at Nonu, he's 43.
Yeah,
and he scored the try in the top 14. The oldest guy,
yeah, I saw that,
player that scored a try in the top 14. So probably had 4 years left in me.
Well, but are you saying you're going back to France?
But why are guys playing so much longer? It's bizarre. I mean, I think Brad Thorne, you remember Brad Thorne?
Yeah.
He was the first guy that got you sort of playing professional rugby at 40. Now there's about 5 or 6 guys that are doing that.
Even if you think, just from a South African point of view, like a Victor Matfield and a Skalk Brits, they both did it. They pushed it quite far, but it was like retirement and then coming back from retirement and then only playing again, and they didn't go till 40.
They got to 38, 39.
So I would say this one is the only one that's gone straight through, not retiring and still going.
Yeah.
And body feeling good?
But
that's
what it comes down to.
Yeah. I think when I came back 2021, we were like the first influx of old players coming back, and there was a big question mark on all the players coming back, and then you got all the Oaks coming back, then Bismarck came back, and all the Oaks. And
Bismarck 39 also.
And they pushed. I think he was
38.
38, I think.
Yeah.
And then all the older Oaks start playing a little bit longer. So I think that was the transition era when everyone came back, and hopefully we can still produce at this age.
But it's also 2020 and 2021, the COVID years.
Oh, yeah.
It gave you time, and I'm not saying it is that, but it kind of, it took away 2 years of your rugby career, but also gave you time to maybe recover, get rid of.
Good point, because if you had a niggle or something, that was the time to heal it and all that.
And now you add it towards the end of your career. But it's definitely, I think, without a doubt, like when we played, 35 was pushing it.
Yeah.
Whereas now, you go past 35, 36, and even backline players. Normally, you only saw it from forwards, but backline players doing it now.
Yeah. No, I remember when I was just started at the Stormers, and I was like 22, 23, and guys were 29, 30, 31. I was thinking, hey, come on, guys, call it now. You had your innings. Come on, let's. Well done on your career, and now I'm there. So.
Yeah, you are. 2 decades later.
But I mean, I'm trying to think, when you played Currie Cup now to get your 100th, there must have been guys there that, chances are that were probably 1 year old when you played your first Currie Cup.
No, they was
not born.
Not born, yeah, that's true, yeah.
100%. Yeah. Some of those guys that I played with, like literally, could have been my son. Like if I had a kid in my first year at varsity, he would have been my son playing with me.
But did you?
Maybe didn't tell him to go for tests.
It's a happy space.
No, it's a safe space, but it stays between these 4 walls and the internet.
100%.
And your injury now, you're coming back from a leg injury.
I broke my fibula in April, I think. Came back, played 2 games, then I tweaked the hammy a bit on the 100th game against Boland. So it's my first full week back with the Stormers. So hopefully you can pull another one, and then we go overseas next week for 3 weeks, and then hopefully get back.
But were you also on crutches?
with my
With a
Broken
broken.
fibula.
fibula. Yeah.
It's a fibula and a tibia.
But did you also like milk it like Shimmy did? I mean, he can hardly eat, you know, without like crying and it's too difficult to pick up a knife.
Never had any injury.
Huh?
Were you on crutches? Could you drive there?
No, because it was my right leg. So
also had to keep it
moon
straight.
boot. Yeah, moon boot. Couldn't drive for I think 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, then it came off, and then I just drove with my big toe because I couldn't move my ankle, so I just put my big toe on the pedal, and then
That's
I
dangerous. But that's also the worst part of it is being dependent on other people. You know, not being able to move around, not being able to do what you want to do, and you know, having to ask the wife or or whatever to help you out. That's
But I got to get checked in the back seat.
yes.
Yeah, Flecky came to pick me up the other day, opens the front door. I'm like, no. I'm at the back. I'm behind you here talking. And then that's it.
It's actually interesting that you mentioned that because, Brannas, just have a look here. Did this ever happen to you? Like, see, because there's Shimmy.
What's happening, Shimmy?
Check, he started cramping.
I hurt my leg again. Shimmy.
I've got to use my stomach to do everything.
check.
What are you cramping? Are you cramping?
Looks like
Yes.
3
He's
o'clock in the
crying.
morning.
He's crying.
No, I'm not crying, man. Let me see how bad it looks. I'm busy screaming. This is flipping filming me.
Friends, eh?
No,
Friends.
because you got to lift yourself up. Because you got to lift, so your core, using your core the whole time. Then I started cramping. John, let's just talk. I know we're talking, asking a lot of questions here, but fitness. Well, I mean, apparently back in the
Are you asking for a friend? Are you asking for a friend here? Just how to do rehab?
the conditioning. I mean, it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
What was your hardest preseason? I mean, back in the day, you guys probably had your first full one now.
Yeah.
In a long time because of the break, I suppose the extended break. But you go back to when Jean was captain of the Stormers.
Yeah.
Not due to a popular vote, but Rassie liked him. And how tough was it then?
Yeah, it was like we started like mid-November. It was 5 weeks preseason. In summer, I remember Steph the Toy always had those strongman fitness where he pulled chains and telephone poles and like a Swiss ball full of water. You have to carry it, and then after that you'll run a repeated sprint and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was quite tough. So I had 5 weeks, and then the body looked amazing for the beach for over Christmas and New Year, and then you come back, then it's another 3 weeks of preseason, and then you're in the Super Rugby. Where now, I must say, it changed a lot. So because the season is so long, you only probably have 2 to 3 weeks preseason, but none of those just running for the sake of it. I literally this year, there wasn't once that we just ran repeated sprint. It was everything with the ball, small-sided games, and that's how we got our fitness through playing games. So I think that for the mind that helps a lot.
It's just so much better psychologically
Yeah.
when you've got a ball, playing and
you don't realize you get tired.
And then I think, and again, it's kind of technology now where you obviously get real-time stats, the conditioning team. So they can see if a guy doesn't hit
Slacking off.
a certain level, if the heart rate isn't in a certain zone, then, well, what I've heard previously, then after the session, then they have to actually go run a little bit more to get to those levels that they want. But I mean, with the data that you have and with technology just improving so much more, it's so much easier to
10 months
get it right.
It's 10-month season.
Yeah, it's not stop.
And if you're in the Bok mix, you don't. Yeah, you'd have missed preseason. You'd been with the Boks.
Yeah.
You'd only get off during Six Nations. I think. Am I right, Jon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
probably,
it's also there's a risk to it as well, Shimmy.
Yeah.
That
You understand it more than.
you need the off season as well. You need the time away from rugby, and I don't know if the
mental
guys
aspect,
are
yeah.
The
getting
mental,
it now.
yeah,
Yeah.
the part of
So
it.
it's not just the physical. The physical part is really important as well, but the mental part of it. Even if you're not playing on a Saturday, you're part of the training. You're part of the preparation. You're all of that. You might not be playing, but it's full on during that week, and I think it sometimes can just get too much. And if you're mentally not up for it, then sometimes physically it affects you as well. So I'm a big believer of getting away, totally switching off from rugby, not training for, maybe 2 weeks, 3
When
weeks.
you're off, you're off.
Yeah.
You're off, you're totally off. And then you come back again, and then you start working on the niggle, start rebuilding the body, slowly but surely get back into it, and then you into the season. Because also for guys that loses body mass quickly,
Not everyone.
not everyone, but those guys, you know, you have to actually build a little bit in the off season, because
Then
then
you just be serious. Then you got to throw a jab from somewhere.
otherwise, when you hit like in season, you know, very quickly you go down, you know, a couple of kgs, and you can't rebuild again during the
I remember that World Cup year. I think for that year we were 143 days like together, that group, and then
2019,
no
2019, 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
And then came back to the Stormers, and like mentally sitting in a meeting, you're not that focused. You're so drained mentally because you went through so much pressure for that 143 days for the Boks. Now back in the Stormers, now sitting in a meeting, and you're just not switch into it. And my performance at first 3 games with the Stormers wasn't up to scratch.
Yeah.
But that was just mentally. You're just tired, and
Yeah.
got the break, and then
It's interesting because it's the Springboks play 15 matches. I think the week the Boks get back after the Wales game, it's some of the South African teams are playing away in
EPCR.
EPCR.
Yeah.
Now, let's say I think the Sharks might be going to Toulouse, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong here. But if they're going away there, you're not going to send a bunch of kids to Toulouse, to a fully stocked team with all those French guys. You need your main guys there. We're the main guys. We're the Springboks.
Yeah.
Now, you talk about being mentally ready for it. You know, what do you do? That's the difficulty.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure about this, but the Boks are in England now. We're flying next week, playing Scarlets. I'm not sure, but I think some of the Stormers
Just join you there.
They'll just join us there.
Yeah.
Play a few games, and then they'll come back, then have their off time. So
Because there's that October now, that break after the
Yeah.
Rugby Championship.
yeah.
Good start to the URC though. Quickly, 35-0 against the reigning champions. What a start.
Yeah, what a start. I think lost our preseason game against the Sharks, but no one was rattled because we actually played such a good rugby up in George. Did 13 changes at halftime, and all the youngsters came in. I think that's where it not went backwards, but
So it's the youngsters. I get the change.
under 29, that's youngsters these days.
Under 30s are
Yeah, but we really played well against the Sharks, and I think we just built on it. There were no heads hanging after we lost against the Sharks, and we knew what the new plans we bring in. Everyone's excited about it, and it was still tight at halftime. I think it was 9-6 at halftime, something, and then just stuck to the plan, and we were superb up in the air, gathering. I think we gathered 100% of our own kicks, contestable kicks for the scraps.
Is that in the Sharks game?
No, Leinster
The
game.
Leinster game.
game,
Yeah.
So everything went well.
Do you think Leinster missed the beat this year in terms of their personnel? Because it feels to me like it would have been the first time in the URC where they could actually have brought their internationals, where normally they only tour, late in the year to South Africa, whereas now they could actually have brought a lot of those guys, especially those that didn't go on the Lions tour and experience Cape Town, South Africa a little bit.
One thing we guarantee with Leinster is you don't know their squad. I don't know, did you guys pick up this travelling squad at all?
No, because
You don't know their squad. You don't know who's here.
bit of a secret though.
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
always
week,
a secret. It's a bizarre one because it's not good for the fans sitting at home.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who's touring, you don't know who's there. So how do you promote ticket sales, for example? I mean, remember the big chat when Toulouse were coming here? Was DuPont coming? Was it the fully stocked? Surely it should be competition rules that you announce the touring squad at least.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. No one knew. I didn't know till match day who the hell was playing.
But I mean, Leinster,
Till,
35-0. I mean,
still a result.
champions now suddenly a week later, bottom of the log.
Yeah.
So hell of a result for the Stormers.
Look, I suppose with them, it's always dependent on who they select. And they'll be up top. They'll be top 8 to definitely.
Yeah, but Shims,
top 4, yeah.
they've been so good historically.
In the beginning also.
They are, but playing with their, call it, second or third string team,
Yeah.
and it just seems like they're just so well coached. The systems they have in place, they don't miss a beat whatsoever, depending on who they select within their squad. So that was a big result.
I see how you're enjoying this because you played for Munster.
No,
He's enjoying rubbing
I'm
it
just
into
saying,
Leinster.
I'm enjoying it because I'm enjoying it for the Stormers. The DHL Stormers being able to get
That's a
a
great
start
start,
like that.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but what I've heard is that those international players that plays, let's say during June and July, if they play all the games for Ireland, they're only allowed to play 6 games in the round games of the URC.
Yeah.
And then they're allowed to play all the playoffs games. But then they have to select Leinster have to select what important games for those players to play.
When you play them. And it's probably kind of reverse engineering it, because you're only allowed to play a certain amount of games from a player welfare point of view. And then they prioritize EPCR.
That's
As
that's
a
where
comp.
the main team will.
Yeah.
So there's like 8, call it, if you go to the final, 8 to call it 10 games.
Yeah.
And then you take your internationals, which is 13 to 15. Yeah, and then only 6 URC. So, but they've got, I mean, the depth that they have.
Still have 13 guys that have been capped for Ireland playing this last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, Bokke this weekend, Twickenham, final. They can go back-to-back. First South African, first Springbok team to go back-to-back in the Rugby Championship. London, a good place to celebrate.
It will be a fantastic, but I can.
What's your favourite victory at Twickenham?
I was very fortunate in that we lost in 06. We lost the first test match. We played England 2 weeks in a row. The first one we lost, the second one we won, and I never lost at Twickenham ever again.
It's a good ground for the Boks.
Yeah. I think it was something like, I actually tried to figure it out. Like,
Where do you celebrate afterwards? Where's the best place?
'Cause
Because London's a dark and
no, but
it's a big place.
we never went out there.
So
we
go to
always
a
just
hotel
stayed in the
bar.
hotel
Yeah,
because
yeah.
England was always the last game of the tour.
Yeah.
And then we would always stay there and just stay in the team room. And you know who'd always join us?
Who?
Ernie Els. Ernie Els always came. He was still living in Wentworth, and he always used to come to that game. And then the phone rings. Again, Ernie's there. Kontiki's finished. He joins us.
Where
in
did
the
you guys
team room.
stay? We usually stayed at Lanesbury.
No, we stayed at the in Kensington.
Royal Kensington.
Royal Kensington.
Right next to the gardens there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good spot. That's a nice hotel.
It was lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just walk out there.
It was divine.
It was divine.
Divine. Yeah.
Lanesbury also. I mean, Deon, you probably part of the Lanesbury crowd, eh?
Yeah, I've stayed there a few times.
Yeah.
Twice, I think, with the Boks. Yeah, it's good. Field right next to the hotel.
Yeah.
Great spot.
It's good for training. It's like someone tried to compare it. It's like playing in Cape Town but staying in Paarl. That's what the Lanesbury's like.
Yeah.
That's how far out it is. Obviously, you
Yeah.
take a train or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
the train station is close by, 20
Yeah.
minutes.
But to Twickenham, you mean?
No, it's right. It's close to Twickenham,
But
but the city.
To go into town.
oh, I've
bright
got
lights.
you. I've got you.
So if you want to go to London town, then
Yeah.
it's equivalent of that. So
Yes.
what generally happens with those games, because you finish quite late, everybody stays at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then that bar area gets.
Yeah.
But that's the best.
That's nice.
That's the
Yeah.
best.
You were there last time, man.
Yeah.
Me, you,
20
John was there. I remember.
Yeah. Was it 20? When was it? You played England last game as well. 2022.
John, you would have been there. You
Yeah,
played
I
that
was-
game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Waterboy. That game.
Did you play that All Black game at Twickenham, at the Friday night game?
The one before the
World
World
Cup.
Cup?
Yeah.
No, I don't play the game.
But you were there.
I
You
was
were
there,
part of
yeah.
that squad.
Yeah,
That was a nice one.
Yeah, it's a good win as well. Yeah, that's why I say it's a good
The
ground for us.
Friday night game.
The
yeah.
Nuke squad.
And yes, I remember that game as well. Like it's like almost playing at home. I remember we if you walk through there, it was like playing at home. It was when the bus arrived, it's just green jerseys everywhere and stuff. So I think this weekend will probably feel the same for the Boks as well.
I'm with you on that. Like, this is an away game for us, meant to be an away game. But the fact that it's at Twickenham, I think there'll be a lot of RGs, but there'll be a hell of a lot of the green goblins walking around supporting the Boks, you know, because every time the Boks go, then especially now that they're on such a high, you know, anyone that's got an affiliation to South Africa or is South African will go there, try to be there, try and see some of the players.
There's no England game also this year.
Yeah, it's going to feel like a home game for
It
the
will feel
Boks.
like it's the right time of the year also.
Yeah.
The Wolfpack on the Friday. and the game on the Saturday. John, so obviously now we spoke about your time in France. You played with George Smith, isn't it?
Yeah.
How similar is he to Skalkberger? Because we've heard a lot of comparisons.
Yes. They're good on after the game functions, and probably on a Sunday as well, Sunday fun day. But hell of a professional. I think. I remember we stayed in a flat, and he'll like one of those kick scooters. He'll have like a full case of beer on there, kick scooter to my house, and then
This is George.
George
Yeah?
Smith to my apartment, and then we'll have the beers, and then the next morning we'll be on the bike with an altitude mask, and he'll just go for 45 minutes. So such a professional, but such a professional off the field as well.
Sweat the demons out.
Yeah, sweat the demons out.
Work
Another
hard,
odd-
play hard.
What's that?
Work hard, play hard.
Also, looking at the games this weekend, big milestone there. James Slipper's 150 caps.
Yeah, and he's retiring, right?
But he's probably the one guy that's gone about it quietly. In terms of 150 is a proper achievement.
Proper number, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's hell of a career, you know, just the longevity. Because, I mean, he must have made his debut, back in 08? Maybe? 2008, so I mean, you took about 17
I'm trying to
years.
think because I was trying to figure out the other loose heads. Sort of been a Scott Sear.
Yeah, Scott Seo.
Who were the other Aussie
Ben
loose
Robinson? Was Ben
Ben-
Robinson?
Ben
was he
Robinson
tight or loose
head? Yeah,
head?
Ben Robinson was loose head.
Loose head.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Like for him as a prop as well. One of his good mates, Mike Harris, played with me and Leon as well. And James Slipper tore Achilles as well a few years ago, and came back and he's still playing 150 tests. And for a prop to Achilles, it's
Yeah, to recover
to
from
recover
that.
from that. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
150, just the
Him, Alan Wynne Jones, and this.
you need a bit of luck. You need a bit of
Ibn Aslo's
Ibn will get to 150.
is it Retallick?
No,
Whitelock.
Whitelock,
was
sorry,
150.
Whitelock.
So those
yeah.
are three.
Whitelock, yeah.
Cool.
Cody from Paul has sold multiple vehicles to We Buy Cars. Suspicious? I think so.
Is that a crime?
No. Where are you getting the cars?
I buy them and I sell them at the spot like a normal person.
Okay.
No, man, I'm just an accounting student. I know a good deal when I see one.
That's Excel. Meant. What's more stressful, tax season or selling a car at We Buy Cars?
Tax season, obviously.
We Buy Cars, the easiest way to sell your car by far.
Boys, big news. Red Bull are giving Newcastle wings. Steve Diamond's fired after one game.
Yeah.
Apparently, the rumours were that the Rassie, I don't know how they were chasing, they're going to go all in. I don't think it's true, to be honest with you. But then Gregor Townsend, I don't know, is on the board or something now, but a lot happening in Newcastle. We've seen these before in rugby, where a big corporate or a big company or a big individual takes over a struggling club.
Yeah. But that's a big investment.
Red Bull,
A proper brand behind a rugby team. You know, so obviously changing the name to the Red Bull Newcastle Falcons, right?
Yeah.
We've got naming rights as well. And I think, you know, having that kind of cash come into the system, they will be chasing for the best that they can get. Remember, Rassie's contract is not signed yet. His renewal.
Yeah.
So he is sitting with all the ammo currently. Team's doing well. He's got fantastic success over the last 7 years. If it is true that Red Bull Newcastle is chasing him, you know, he's just sitting with all the jokers and
Gives you wings.
yeah.
there's
He
no
can
salary
fly
cap.
wherever he wants.
There's no salary cap for coaches. Put it that way. Because there's a salary cap in the Premiership. I think it's 5 or 6 million or something, isn't it? Then you got more key signings. I'm not sure what it is, whatever it is. But I mean, the salary cap's the salary cap.
Yeah.
But you can go and attract the best players.
But you still have to live in Newcastle then, right?
What's wrong with Newcastle?
No, it's lovely.
It's cold.
Yeah, no, it's cold.
Good
That's the
nightlife.
thing. I don't know. Like, actually, when I played my last test match, got injured, we played in Birmingham, and then flew to Newcastle because we played Scotland there the following week, and we had a night out, and the following day I flew back to South Africa. So that's the only time that I've actually
I've been there once.
Been to
Also on
Newcastle.
pre-season game.
Once as well.
Good fun.
Once as well.
Went to a Tiger. What's this? Is it Tiger?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't remember.
No, I
It
can't
was good fun though.
out, yeah. But that's an interesting one, Shims. Like if you think about coaches currently available in World Rugby, there aren't many names that kind of pops up. So they'll have to probably look at someone that's in contract and try and pay them out or something like that. I mean, to fire a guy after one game is quite extreme, eh?
Well, look what they do in Formula One with their drivers. They're pretty extreme, Red Bull. But look, it is. I think it is good for. But look, we've seen this ownership. Look what happened with the Sharks. Equity partner came in. It happened at the Bulls. It's happened at the Stormers. It's nothing for me. It's nothing new. But Red Bull is just a big. It's just a big global brand.
Yeah, and also the you inherit the coaching staff, the players, all of that. You've probably got an idea as to where you'd like the club to go, and some of those people won't fit into your long-term plan.
Yeah.
You know, and to fire a guy after 1 week probably shouts exactly that.
Yeah.
But you must have someone in mind to pursue to immediately fire someone. So I always say, like, it's easy to say, get a new coach, but who do you get in his place? You need someone better.
Yeah.
And I think Rassie will be better, but will he be available?
There's a coach down in Amarnas that's looking, well, I don't know if he's looking.
Oh, there we go. Jake White.
No, look,
Jake
I
White
suppose
might
you can always,
get wings.
if you've got enough ammo, you can always buy a guy out of a contract. That's the kind
you
of
can.
cash they've got. That is the strength they do have.
Talking about F1, so they obviously fired,
Horner,
Christian Horner left.
Yeah.
Was that package not something like
How big was it?
80 million pounds?
Do you think he's happy? Is he happy?
You didn't do a good job. We're going to pay you 80 million
He
pounds.
just won the last.
damn
He
it.
just won the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
He just won the last 4. Yeah, the
But it
last
was
4
also
titles.
obviously because of the.
First one was
he-
debatable.
No, he was. There was like one of the ladies at Red Bull complained there was like, I don't know.
You're a Red Bull supporter.
Something going on. No, I watched that Netflix
Yeah.
Drive to Survive. It's
Deon,
amazing.
Rugby 3, is it R360 League? Have you heard anything?
Haven't heard anything.
Where you going? Where you going?
I'm a true Stormers player.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm a true Stormers player. At the moment, yeah.
I mean, is
loyal
there chat? Look,
until I get a
honestly,
bigger offer.
Look, there's what you read and what you. I haven't heard of a player that's been offered anything per se yet. It's a lot of media, I suppose, but it is something that's there, and we'll probably hear the facts in due time because the launch is next year, October. This time next year.
October 2026, like 12 months from now. I think it's just difficult to sign up the guy. So if you sign up for that as a South African, then you can't be contracted with any South African franchise or then have a SA Rugby contract. So you need to start looking at guys that are either out of contract or willing to buy guys out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you need a proper amount of money behind you, and by all accounts they do. It's just
I don't know where in the
Where
year
it'll
they-
fit in.
Where it'll fit in.
Yeah.
Because if
Apparently
you
it's
do it
this
for
time of
3
the year.
months,
Yeah.
what are you going to do for the 9 other months? Because I don't think you can easily switch. It's almost like the live golf thing. I don't think you can jump between the two.
no, yeah, but like the way I understand is also that it's a rebel league.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have like the World Rugby approval.
Yeah, approval, yeah.
So by doing that, the way I understand, you can't even play on rugby fields that's associated to then SA Rugby or World Rugby or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's totally independent, and that's what makes it
Interesting
difficult.
time. It's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing, because I saw they won a franchise, I think Cape Town, it was Miami, I think Singapore, I don't know, where, all around the world, and how I suppose it pans out. But if the money is good enough, people will move towards it.
Go.
Yeah, that's the reality. That's life. It's not rugby only. It's just how things have worked.
Yeah.
If the checks are big enough, certain guys will turn around and say, "Look, I can't turn this sort of contract down.
Yeah.
I'm gone."
You probably need to get to that
Stage first. Yeah.
critical
Then we can
point
talk more.
of having X amount of players, and that gives you then the leveraging power to go to a World Rugby or to get it implemented or whatever. But I've always
It's difficult, like in a team
yeah.
sport as well. Like
Yeah.
throwing guys 1 week into it together, and now you have to go play as
Yeah.
a team. You need a bit of pre-season,
a
a
bit
bit
of
of team
togetherness.
building,
Yeah.
bit of just to make it like a team sport. I think that's a difficult.
because
thing
it's
as
also the risk then, because you'll be playing this for like what are they saying, 6 weeks? How long
Yeah.
is the
That's the thing. It is 6 weeks. But if the money that I'm talking about for 6 weeks, it's a hell of a lot of cash.
Yeah, but it's 6 weeks and then you can't play anywhere else in the world.
Or do you get banned from the other leagues?
Oh, well, that's
don't
what I would
understand,
think. If it's a rebel league, then I think that would be the case.
But if it's sanctioned by World Rugby,
different
it's fine.
story.
It's a different story.
It is different
Then you
story.
can put in your contract, listen here, guys, I'll play
Yeah.
Stormers per se or Bulls or Sharks or whatever.
Yeah.
But in my contract, I'm allowed a sabbatical
Yeah.
at this time of the year to go out there and pay. And I'm not asking you guys for more money, but let me go make more money.
Yeah.
Come back and then you play, which is fair both ways.
No, then it makes sense, but I don't think that's what they have currently.
Yeah.
And again,
Look, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't know enough.
Argentina versus South Africa, Twickenham. Rassie has made, I think, a change in the front row. That's the only change.
It's only Ox, and then on the bench, Bongi comes in and Jesse Creel comes in.
Yeah.
Ox a good change?
Always.
Power.
Always. Yeah,
Ox are good
nobody
in
can-
change.
I haven't seen a lucid scrum so many people, I don't think ever. I can't think of a guy that dominates his opposite number no matter who it is.
No, Beast was almost up there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember
Beast-
a few scrums where he picked guys up. Beast was probably up there as well. But
Yeah.
Ox is just built differently.
But I think you're spot on in saying his body type.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so he's a little bit shorter, especially if you look at the
Very strong though.
yeah the taller titans that he scrums against. He's got the ability to get underneath them, and then just the power that goes with it. But sometimes you see it with his carries as well.
No, go on about scrums. Go on.
Well, I'm actually good.
Go on. Go on.
Actually good.
What about his bind?
No, strong bind. You know, once you get to, and it's just getting that you don't want that long arm. You want it short, yeah.
And pull the elbow up a
Yes,
bit. Yeah.
and then work into like underneath. You want to get underneath the titan.
And the hip square,
Yeah, you need the hip square.
stay connected to your hooker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not bad.
You've educated me so well.
Probably scrum at flank once when there was a yellow card or something. Now he
Yeah,
knows
exactly.
everything.
And he took credit for the penalty.
But what I was saying, like his ability to carry as well. You see that explosiveness.
Yeah.
He gets through tackles.
Look, I don't really like it when they're talking about the replacement of the old guard. I think it's a combination. You know, obviously now Sacha, they changed the team completely. Now all of a sudden we've got to forget about the guys that won the game, for example, against Australia. And I don't know what your guys' perspective is, but I think it's a combination of the two. Where you'll always have young players, you'll have old experienced players. Look, a team full of 21-year-olds or 22-year-olds is not going to win a World Cup. And a team full of 38-year-olds isn't going to be either. It's getting the mix and the blend right between the two.
It's always that. It's always about the balance.
Yeah.
And I think where they're at now is I think they are far clearer in terms of the way that they want to play going forward. Now it's just the personnel and getting that right and getting the balance right, you know, in terms of that. And sometimes it's just mitigating your risk a little bit more with the guys that you have on the bench. So that's maybe the reason why a Bongi comes on the bench, a Jesse comes onto the bench for
I'm
that.
happy Bongi's back, actually.
Yeah, for the
He needs
experience.
minutes, he needs time, he needs minutes.
He does.
And also with the Argentinian tight five, he needs time, and he'll be important.
Yeah.
It's towards end of year tour, towards next year, he'll be very important. I think it's important
Very good
that we
scrum.
get him on form. Yeah.
And I suppose for this game as well, he'll come in also a little bit rejuvenated because he hasn't played in a couple of weeks. You know, he'll bring the emotion.
Motivated,
He'll get the guys up for it. Not that I think they won't be up for it, but he'll bring a different edge to them. And Jesse again, he brings the experience. He brings the leadership. So towards the end of the game, if you need those stable hands, I suppose, then you know you've got it in terms of those guys.
Guys, the Boks have won 33 out of their 38 games against Argentina. But the Pumas have won their second test both against All Blacks and Wallabies this year. And they beat the Lions. I think the Lions game, was it at Twickenham?
Dublin.
It was at Dublin, sorry, my mistake. Will they be tougher this weekend?
Shimmy, don't be sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Do they have a chance to win the championship?
No, they're out of it.
They're out of it.
They can't.
You think they'll tap out?
Probably, if we knock them, put pressure on them, probably they'll fade away the last 20 minutes. If they see if we're a few points up, they'll probably, I think all the emotion, when all the emotion is out, they probably will lose the plot a bit. But they'll definitely be up for it. I think they're a very proud nation. I think we'll see with the anthems, if 30% of them crying, we know
then
we're in for a long day.
Yeah. But it's also, like, do you think the championship might have been won by the time we kick off?
Yeah, that's another aspect. Look, we'll talk about the New Zealand.
Yeah, we can get to that because Shim's like, the way we played last week and the way we played against New Zealand is just so difficult to not back the Boks for this weekend. It's so difficult to not see them, at least if they function at 80% of that, or even
getting the
70%,
result.
not to win.
It's a final.
Yeah.
It is a final. Like,
It is a final, and with that comes, I think other pressures, but like it's so difficult if you think of the morale of the team to see them not being able to deliver.
Especially when the team's minds are set on, like, listen, the final. They'll hone in and zoom in on everything they prepared during the week, and they know what the task is up hand for this weekend. So if everyone stick to plan and everyone does what they've been doing the last few games, I also can't see Argentina.
Deon, from the World Cup win till now, have you seen a big evolution in the style? Obviously, there has been an evolution, but what do you take of it? Sorry, let me.
I've been in the lineman camps and stuff, so I know what the plan is, or how they want to play now. So there's definitely, especially on attack, there's a bit of new ideas they're trying with Tony and stuff, and it's paying off. I think everyone is. I think it took a few games to everyone to get into the flow and rhythm of it, and I think it's starting to show. I think if you can see when you're on top of them, that offload off the ground, just offloading tackles, we just keep staying on top of them, and then the whole defensive collapse, and that's what then we've got a guy like Sacha or Mane that's got a brilliant pass. Just pull it out wide, and then.
Do you guys watch that from a Stormers point of view, and is there like any flow through to you guys as well to say, well, this is the way we are going, see if there's a little bit of alignment or not?
No, I don't want to
really
talk about give our plan away, but definitely I think if you look at all the games, everyone is trying that type of style, like staying on top of guys, because you just feel that rush. You just can't get set in defence, because that's an offload, it's a deep clean, it's a pick go, and then you've got the pull.
Never a dominant tackle, never feel like you're in control of the defence.
So that's definitely
the flow, right?
But we are trying at the moment as well, the Stormers as well.
Okay, nice.
The big thing's the kicking, though. That's one thing I must say. Even Stormers, you mentioned the retention of the contestable kicks. The Springboks in the air. That ball, every time a contestable kick goes up, you almost get the feeling that Cheslin will win it, or Kane Moody will win it, or Hooker will win it back. That's area and then you get into that, you're talking about speed over shape, and you're on top of them and all of that. Then you basically break teams apart.
Yeah, I think sometimes the public out there gets irritated for kicking the whole time, but we had a stat this week at the Stormers, if we kick 30 times or more, the chances of winning, I think it's 81 or 79% that we'll win that game.
Yeah.
Through the last 2-3 years. So, the team that kicks the most wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's also the quality of the kick and the execution. If it's not a contestable kick,
you need a good set piece, you need a good scrum, you need a good breakdown. So it's
all of that, and we've got that combination right now currently with the Springboks, and also the personnel that we have. You mentioned Kane and Moody, Ethan Hooker, Cheslin, Damian Willemse, and then even Sacha, when he's in the backfield, he's really good under the high ball. So, you hardly ever under pressure with that kick, or at least you're gonna make it a contest, and we are winning way more of those contests than what we used to.
Yeah, I think like game against Leinster, like that contest, like I said, we won 100% of the contestable kicks. But if that's a knock-on, our scrums against Leinster,
was very good.
Got like 6 penalties.
Yeah.
If it's a knock-on, we get another bite of the cherry.
Exactly.
That will probably be a penalty or whatever. So.
And same thing for the Boks.
Same thing for the Boks now.
Especially this weekend against Argentina. And I think that's why we're pretty good on the Boks.
You mentioned his name. He might not have a target on his back, but now he does. It's Sacha. He'll be watched closely now by every team.
Yeah.
Because when he does explode, it's problems. 37 points? 37 points. That's no joke by one player.
Yeah. No, phenomenal. And
that frees up everyone else, I suppose.
And still, so I think the thing for Sacha now is like that was an incredible individual performance. I think the key for Sacha going forward is honing his skill set and improving his skill set as a fly-off, and letting the others also play. And he's bloody good at that as well. So we talk about balance, and I think for him it's about the balance of getting that right now. But having a 23-year-old taking so much of the responsibility and saying, give me the ball, I'm going to score, I'm going to get us back in the game. That is not something you coach. That is something that comes from within.
Yeah.
And he showed that last week. And the maturity of leading a team out as the fly-off, you know, that'll come, and the older he gets, the better he will get at that as well.
Yeah. But I think he's got a great oak in Andre Pollard with him.
Yeah.
Because Andre is outstanding in that way, like getting a team, leading the team, talking to the guys. I think you'll
100%.
learn a lot from Andre. And not throwing Andre away, you always know what you're going to get from Andre. He'll win you those crunch games. But I think for Sacha to learn from a guy like Andre, how he talks to guys, how he organizes the team and everyone, it's gold for Sacha for the long run.
Yeah, I think also if you look at the depth, I mean, we've got. That's why, like a lot of people, you can't pick one team. I think those days of international rugby, just picking one team and playing them the whole year, those days are gone. So look at now. So we've got this game, then we've got Ireland, France, Wales, Japan, then Italy, sorry, and then next year we've got England, Wales, All Blacks 4 times, and chances are we're going to go end of year 2 again. We'll play England again. We always play Wales.
Yeah.
You probably throw in another France and a thingy, and then the following year it's Rugby Championship or tour or something. And then it's the World Cup. You will never get through that without having 3 players in every position.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
And we've
won't.
got that. And we've got that.
Not many international.
And we've got pipeline of youngsters coming through as well. So we are in a prime position. The last thing I would like to say about Sacha as well is that the big question has always been who's going to be the next captain.
Yeah.
When Sia eventually goes. And I think with a performance like that, you know, Sacha has certainly put up his hand in saying, because he's got pedigree as a leader as well, you know, he is someone that
He's captain before,
could potentially be that guy that can, that can fulfill that role.
Okay, it's time for the betway section. Deon, you obviously can't bet. It almost got a bit awkward there.
Yeah.
Okay, can you bet on behalf of Scala? How does it work?
He's not betting. He's just making a prediction.
Just making a prediction.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, we had a couple. Okay, Scala's the top.
So he's representing Skull
It's at the bottom of the table with 980 Rand. Jean and I on 1,480 Rand. Okay, the options have been shortlisted. The bets, boxed 8 to 14 at an odd of 3.60. Box 15 or more at an odds of 1.89. I've gone 50. I've got 20 plus. So
you got 20 plus.
Yeah. John, you're going to please explain to me what the handicap markets are.
So the handicap bet.
Put on the cap, please.
I'm gonna put my betting cap on.
You have enough gel there?
Yes. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so you've already the first two. So there's a handicap market or handicap bet of Boks at minus 25.5 at odds of 5. What that means is basically that the Boks start the game, so it's not 0-0. It's the Boks start at minus 25.5. So if they then win the game, by more than 26 points, then you get your...
Or just win the game because they start with a negative.
Exactly. So if
That's very well, Deon.
if they start 0-0, they have to win the game by 26 points or more. Okay, which they did last week at odds of 5, and then they've got a handicap bet of minus 19.5 as well. So the Boks need to win by 20 or more. That's a nice one. What's your prediction on behalf of Skulk?
On behalf of Skulk.
15 and up.
I said 20 plus.
15. So are you just going?
I'm safe.
15 at odds of 1.89.
You make nothing from that.
Yeah. Well, you almost.
I tell you where you got good odds.
Almost double your money.
The Stormers Leinster game 4-1.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They had Leinster to win by 3.
By 30.
3.
I'm going Boks.
I heard.
I'm going Boks by 8 to 14.
Okay.
At odds of 3.6.
Yeah, you betting like you did last week.
Betting.
You made no money. I'm going Boks 20 plus.
20 plus or 26 plus?
I'm actually going to go 26 plus.
26 at odds of 5.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm going 26
I
plus.
don't want you to be right.
No, I'm going 26 plus.
You want to, but not really.
I'm going 26 plus. Okay, bring it here. Don't go 80.
I'm going to go...
You just won. What
I'm
was
gonna
the
go
final score
20.
at Durban? What was 67? No, what was the final score?
62-30.
No, 62.
Yeah.
Yeah, 62.
I'm
We
gonna-
racked up Bombello. What was the score against them?
Yeah, big.
It was massive. Home game. You guys said home game.
I'm going...
I might as well be playing at Ellis Park this weekend. It's a home game.
No, but the thing is with Argentina, I remember, like, the one year we beat them by 70 points.
Yeah.
And then the following week we almost lost. So it's like, getting the same performance again, 2 weeks in a row.
No, it's a final.
I'm going to go the handicap bet of 19.5.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm going with.
It's our We Buy Moment Impact Player Prediction. Mentioning predictions, let's also now select our We Buy Player Impact Player Prediction. I've just repeated myself.
Yes.
We predict which player is going to have the biggest impact.
Skulk's
We
been
sell
really
it.
good with that.
We sell it like a car salesman.
Are you prepared for this, Deon?
Are you prepared,
I'm
John?
trying.
Okay.
I'm not a salesman, but
Okay.
I think you
Must we give you a break? Okay, we'll start first.
Have
and
you
then
phoned
give
a
us-
friend?
Phone a friend, and then we'll give
You
you.
guys went on AI with all your...
Okay. So do you want to, okay, we don't have a lot of time, so I'll give you the short version. Solid, reliable, built to take a hit and keep going. This isn't just a car, it's a workhorse. No flash, no fuss, just power, protection, performance. Like me, it won't let you down. Sign here. Let's get you on the road.
Jasper Visser.
Ox.
I say why ox?
Is it a starter?
Yes. Think about it. He's been playing bloody well, but we're so used to a high standard that it just
Eben.
goes unnoticed. No. Eben hasn't played.
Malcolm Ox.
You can't go through the whole team?
Why
Okay,
not?
You've had enough.
Ranelke.
Peter Steph Tutoy. Ranelke is a good bet.
Okay.
Peter Steph Tutoy has been playing great rugby. And that's it. Did you have
I
it?
got it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Mr. Cameraman.
You
Here's
behind the
mine.
cameras, okay, don't
Here's
guess.
mine.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, picture this player as the ultimate Ferrari 488 GTB. Sleek at 6'7" with a powerhouse 253-pound engine that devours the field. Winning back-to-back World Rugby Player of the Year awards.
Peter Steph Tutoy.
Like trophies on a
Peter Steph,
showroom shelf. The Springbok legend accelerates from breakdown to breakdown with unmatched agility and torque, tackling opponents harder than a V8 Raw on the open road, all while clocking 92 caps without missing a beat. Drive home this unbeatable machine today. Invest in the toy, and you'll own a champion that's built to dominate, thrill, and turn every match into a victory lap.
There we go.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it. Give
I'll
me two
buy
of
it.
those. Peter Steph.
I'm not even going to try, guys.
Well,
Okay, at least we got two Peter Stephs.
yeah.
I tell you
we
what,
need to select one at the end in any case. So we,
Okay, if you've got one, Deon, we'll let you go. Okay, but I was going to say, Sacha, you and Sculler called Sacha last week.
we did, eh?
Yeah. Remember, you compared him to a Range Rover?
yes.
I don't know what car you compared him to. A super hybrid.
Yeah, yes.
A super hybrid,
There
what.
we go.
Yeah. Remember, well done. Good
And the
selection.
previous week, Skulk predicted Damien Willemse.
And he got him.
And he got him right as well.
It's only starters. You guys you're only selecting starters. I feel
Kwaka.
if your prediction of 25 plus is up there, if Grant Williams get up and it's a
Yeah,
loose game, for that ook is
Electric.
electric. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, electric.
You can tear teams apart.
Okay, guys, the sin bin. It's time for the sin bin,
Ooh, is that new?
where we respond to some of the crazy comments, often abusive.
Yeah.
We'll get on our videos over the last week, starting with is a Scaffer Richard. About a year ago, JDV was asked if Joe Schmidt would make a difference to the Wallabies. The camera panned to him, and he said, "Hell no." How wrong was he?
Context? Context? I also said with the players they had currently, back then.
Let's go the same place.
No.
No, they got.
The fact that they had Skelton back, James
Deon.
O'Connor back, all of these guys back. So, no, but credit to Joe Schmidt, what he has done with the Wallabies and where they are at currently, fantastic.
Okay. Seamus, 808.
Seamus.
Seamus. Oh, Jeebus. Seamus. Sorry. Sorry, Seamus. For shits and giggles, can we have Skulk pronounce Sacha Feinberg Mgomezulu's name again? He had to say it a lot on Saturday. Differently every time.
But it's far easier now. They say you just need to switch on the radio and tune to Sacha FM.
FM. Okay, cool.
we go.
Skylar's not here. Chris Snell. You have no idea. You get paid you get paid like a bucks, regardless for for talking cack. Watch us lose to the Pumas in this first test.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris. Warren van Aswagen. Aswagen, Chivas, boys. Sorry. Jeez, don't go.
I don't even have the iPad in front of me.
Jean, are you trying to look like Popeye with that shirt? Taking strain with the guns. Jesus, man. Jeez, you get a lot of stick.
No, why do I get all the stick?
Davy Course. Davy Course. So now we like Tony Ball. Now Bokkers. What about the DNA? You always go on about lads. Make your bloody minds up. What about the Bok DNA? You always go on about lads. Make your bloody minds up.
You read well.
No, I'm just so confusing. Okay. So now we like Tony Ball now, Bokkers. What about the DNA? You always go on about lads. Make your bloody minds up.
No, we've still got the DNA, but we've added.
Strong set piece.
Beautiful.
Good maul, good kicking game. So
Beautiful.
the fundamentals are there.
Running game.
So Davy Course, sorry, we still got it. Okay, guys. Okay, Australia versus New Zealand quickly. We don't have a lot of time. New Zealand, Australia in Perth.
In Perth.
Perth,
Yeah,
which is like Pretoria.
yeah.
Who wins there?
The Australian Pretoria.
Yeah.
Flip, I think that's going to be a tight one. I won't be surprised if
feel
Australia wins it.
The opening game of the World Cup is going to be in Perth.
Oh,
In
really?
2 years' time. I think they came out.
Oh, that's
now.
why they're strategically playing.
So yeah, the opening game is in Perth. So I feel something for Australia this week.
For Australia.
Do you know about the Coca-Cola section? Do you know you don't?
There's a lot of sections in
There's lots of sections. See, you scan that.
Yeah, you scan the Coca-Cola logo on the back of the players' pants.
No, Shimmy,
So,
no. You
just-
take a photo of the back of the pants
Yeah.
and send it to Coca-Cola ZA.
Yeah.
And then you could win the pants or be a
You
box.
gotta tag
experience.
Coca-Cola.za.
Huh?
Check,
Check,
yeah.
show me. It was written in the
It's
stars.
written in the stars. Peter Steph du Toit.
It's the toy.
Yeah, there we go.
So you take a picture,
Yeah.
send the picture to at Coca-Cola.za, tag at Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola ZA.
Coca-Cola ZA, which still spelled
Or
wrong,
you
yeah?
scan the
Pure.
cups or the
And
cans.
you can win your own pair of Springbok shorts. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish off.
Finish.
We're going to finish off by creating our ultimate Frankenstein. Sorry, we're gonna build our Frankenstein. So with several assets. Okay, the best pass, kick, pass, tackle, pace, sidestep, footwork, strength, fitness, leadership, dirtiness, scrumming, and drinking. For example,
Basically, the whole Springbok team.
How much time do we have?
if we did, no, this will be quick. You just have to say, if we did an English Frankenstein, you'd have Johnny Wilkinson to kick. So let's go. Passing.
Moni Lebok,
Kick.
Andre Pollard.
Andre Pollard or Nos Botha.
You got to pick one.
Professional era, Andre Pollard.
Tackle.
Ooh.
What's James?
Yeah, Peter Steve.
Peter Steph. It's a
What's
good,
James?
yeah, but James will hurt you.
Henry Hannibal.
Henry Honeyball.
Henry Honeyball.
Yeah, there's a
Okay, let's
few.
pick one.
We got to have Peter Steph somewhere there. I'm going to
Yeah.
have Peter Steph. Sorry, but
No. We've got a one for Peter. Okay. Pace.
Grant Williams.
yeah. Either Grant Williams or Tandarai Shavanga.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's got to be Tondra. Also Brian.
I don't think Brian makes it.
Pace.
Yeah, if it's purely
Tondra
pace.
is the quickest thing I've seen on a rugby
yeah.
field.
First 10 meters.
Yeah.
Grant.
I'll go.
Tondi was.
We
good as well.
stick with the current Grant Williams.
Okay. Footwork.
Cheslin.
Cheslin, Colby.
Willem said Cheslin. Cheslin's got to be.
No, Cheslin has to. be.
Yeah.
Films is right
The
up
other
there.
step is Brent Russell.
No, Brent had like a
quick
bullet.
to- yeah,
But,
it's
but
quick to
Cheslin,
change
no, Cheslin.
Strength.
SB. Yeah, man.
How do you measure? It's
Two
weird. It's-
types of strength.
Like you say, you talk about
raw
ox, talk about
power,
scrumming
you
as it
get,
raw power as a strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, what strength? What strength?
Okay, just give me strength. Give me something.
Yeah, Jasper as well is just hard, strong. Let's go Eben because of
Yeah, Eben. Okay, Eben. A fitness.
Franco Mostert. Of Piet.
Yeah, you,
Or Ruan
Bonus-
Orkia.
the Ruan Orkia is a
Burger could run.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
Monestein.
Yeah.
Monestein could run.
I feel Ruan Orkia, he
Ruan
gets
Orkia,
places
I'm with
where
you.
he's
Yeah.
like, how do you get there?
Ruan
it's-
Orkia.
it's-
Scrumming.
Ox.
Yeah, it's only ox.
Wilco, wat een Wilco?
Wilco.
Wilco, Frans Malherbe.
Stephen. The whole. Every front row that has played for South Africa.
No, stop trying to keep everyone happy. Just give us one
Thanks,
name.
John.
Give us one name. You're talking about scrumming in the binds now.
I did.
So tell us what your
I'm gonna
opinion
go
is.
Ox.
Ox, okay. Leadership.
Sia.
Sia, 2 World Cups. Dirtiness.
Skalkberger.
Ja. Jasper Wiese.
It's a coin toss between Skalk and Jasper. I think because Skalk's not here. Because we're on the current crop, we probably need to go Jasper because he's been suspended so many times.
I won't like it. Drinking.
Skalkberger.
There you go. He's the only guy that's mentioned twice.
Skalk's got to be there.
Yeah.
Jeez, I can't think of anyone else in terms of in longevity. You can hold a session,
Yeah.
but he only sticks on beers. Yeah, Brannas is bad. He'd be there.
Hey, Trevor
Can hold a session, eh?
Trevor can go along
Is it?
as well, yeah.
He can hold a
So
session.
we're definitely giving it to Skalk.
Yeah, has to be Skalk.
Okay, cool.
He'd be proud of that.
Okay, JDV plans this week. You are
I'm in studio for for both the test matches on Saturday. So yeah, long day.
yeah.
I think call time 9 a.m. We get out of there. I think 6 p.m. Long
6
day.
p.m. Shame, you poor thing. You watch rugby, and you get paid per word.
That's where you need to learn. You don't get paid per week.
And Deon yourself, you'll be
I'm warming up with the team tomorrow night, so yeah, with them, and then Saturday probably want to do something with the family because I think we're going to train on Sunday because it's a short week next week, and then Monday we're off for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe.
Why?
What would it be for?
Because the Barbarians are playing the All Blacks 15 the 1st of November.
Oh, so you might be going for a bit of a social week.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
Well, it's tough to say that. I find the hardest thing, I mean, I go to super sports obviously until the first, saying bye to your family is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the kids, that's the hardest part. Once you're there, you're gone.
But you choose to go as well. You're one of those guys.
No,
that
we don't.
goes,
We've only got 1 minute. Guys, have a good weekend. Deon, thank you very much and good luck on tour.
Thanks, Shimmy.
That's all we have for Boks Unpacked for this week. You can catch the verdict on Tuesday night with Jean de Villiers on Super Sports and on Catch Up. Skalkberger should be back pretty soon. Hopefully he's going well at the Alfred Daniel. Deon Fourie was with us. He'll have a good tour. I know he'll represent for the Stormers and the Barbarians possibly. Jean de Villiers with his mini skirt looking good. He'll have a good week with the family. Thank you very much, and it's time to seal up the box.